human species has become like a virus. In my book, Hiding in Unnatural Happiness, I explain a point very eloquently presented by probably one of the most, if not the most, eminent biologists in the world, E.O. Wilson, Harvard Emeritus. He says that there's only one species in the world that you can extract completely from the biosphere and there'll be no chain reaction. Any other species, even the tiny ants, if you remove them completely from the environment, there'll be chain reactions in terms of extinctions, habitats will be upset. But human beings, pull them out of the world. Not only will there be no negative reaction to the environment, indeed the opposite happens. The environment rejuvenates. How insignificant are human beings? Did you know that you can take all the human beings in the world, and this is a thought experiment, by the way, proposed by Mr. Wilson also. You can lob stack these human beings like sardines in an area that is only 1 cubic mile, 1.6 cubic kilometers. That kind of box, just 1 cubic mile, will accommodate all the human beings in the world. And then you can take that box and disappear it into just one small section of the Grand Canyon. That's how insignificant human beings are in terms of biomass. Yet human beings have become, as you know, a geophysical force. But they want to be happy. Aware persons are thinking, can there be something known as sustainable happiness? When I'm speaking at universities around the world, I find this is becoming the hottest topic. We want to be happy, but how can that happiness be sustainable? How can there be happiness that does not jeopardize other human beings, other species, the environment, and also, how can it not jeopardize future generations? Because as you know, intergenerational tyranny is a great problem. Why should human beings today live in such a way that the future of coming generations is spoiled? This is known as intergenerational tyranny. Why worry about climate change? It really doesn't kick in until 100 years from now. We won't be here. Our kids will figure out how to deal with it. Is there a way to be happy that doesn't cause such a chain reaction of bad consequences for others? Let me speak to you from the viewpoint of the ancient knowledge of India. And I'm going to speak particularly based on the bhakti texts. The bhakti yoga texts focus on the yoga of love and devotion, the ultimate connection with the love supreme. There, it's explained that human life actually begins with the understanding that we are different from our body. That the body and the mind are shells. Our real identity is that of non-material particles of consciousness. When we misidentify with the external, with matter as the self, then everything we do is a mistake because we've made a fundamental error at the very beginning. This axiomatic truth is explained by Krishna at the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, the most comprehensive yoga text. There, Krishna explains that just like you change clothes, similarly you change bodies. And the intelligent person never makes the mistake of thinking the clothes are me. Similarly, such an intelligent person never makes the mistake of thinking the body is me. By considering falsely that we are the body, we then line up a whole lifetime, at least one lifetime, a whole lifetime of misdirected, mistaken activities, trying to please something that we're not. And this mistaken pursuit puts such a burden on the earth, such a planetary destructive force is this mistaken drive to be something that you're not and please something that you're not. This is the beginning of the genuine yoga and meditation system, by the way.